Hey guys, welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, just waiting a little bit. I just thought, like, since it's 9 o'clock, we'll start, but I'll give it a few minutes. My friend is here as well. Say hi, friend.
Hello.
Yeah, she said hi. Okay, I can see somebody's tuned in. Hi. Just gonna give everyone like a few minutes to then I'll start. So welcome. I can't actually see who's there, but hi. Give me a few minutes and then I will start. Hi, whoever's joined. Welcome. I'm gonna start in a few minutes. I was just waiting for a few more people to join, but then again, having said that, we might just kickstart. Yeah. I'm gonna take my earphones off, guys. Sorry. I think it might just give it more clarity. If you hear anyone screaming or laughing in the background, it's my friend Sandra. Okay, so thank you for joining today. Okay. Thank you for joining today. So the reason why I decided to do this video, I don't normally go live, but the reason why I decided to do this video today was one, yesterday was International Women's Day, and a lot of people were just so excited about it. I saw love, and it was so nice to see how even men were celebrating womanhood, which is something that's kind of rare these days. So this video, I decided to do this video, one, to celebrate womanhood, but aside from that, I thought it would be good for me to really speak about what it is that I've been doing, what life is, and then also to then talk about purpose living, because one of my passions is to see people living in their purpose. So for those that don't know me and know my background, my name is Nashe, which means trust in the Lord. I'm actually Zimbabwean. Well, not actually, but yeah, I'm Zimbabwean. I'm of Zimbabwean origin. And I have two older brothers, and I love whom I love dearly, and I hope they're tuning in, actually. Anyway, so my story starts off very young. As a child, I was just somebody that used to suffer with low self-esteem and just thinking that I wasn't good enough, that my voice didn't count. And so as a result, I just used to have to work harder than everybody else. Oh, hi, brother. Hey, Rodney. Yay. Welcome. Anyway, so that's my brother. But yeah, so as a child, I just always used to struggle from low self-esteem issues, and I just felt like I didn't fit in with the crowd. So I used to try and do more just so to get people to like me. So, for example, when it came to lunches at school, I would give my food away just to get just to fit in with everybody. So it was something that I struggled with for a long time, and I just never actually realized that it was there. And it was something that I then even carried into my adulthood. So it was nice to be a daddy's little girl and to be my brother's little princess and my mummy's little princess, but that wasn't quite enough. I just always felt like, there was so much pressure on my part. So it's been an insightful life, to say the least. But I believe your purpose comes in from your story. If you really look at your life experiences, that will give you what your story is all about, and that will show you what God wants to use you to do. So, hi Kuda, hi Chinonso, hi Sandra, my babes. Yeah, hi Rumbi. Sorry, okay. Anyway, where do I start? So yes, we've spoken about the issue that I had with vocalizing myself. One being the youngest, one and also being the only girl. And then to make matters worse, I was so small growing up for the people that know me as a child. So I was just really fragile. And so I thought, okay, I have to scream the loudest, maybe gossip here and there to just fit in. And I took this even into my adulthood. So when I look back into some of the relationships that I've been in, I ended up pouring out more and trying to be more than what a normal person would do, just because I felt like there was a void that I needed to fill in. There was a lot of emptiness that was there on my part, and I thought, okay, people need to approve of me. So I think a lot of people struggle with this issue of trying to find and seek credit from other people, whereas credit actually comes from yourself. You need to learn how to love yourself first before the world can appreciate and love you. So anyway, something happened when I was 24. My dad passed away, and at this point that's when I realized that, okay, life is too short. He was diagnosed with lung cancer 3 weeks before he actually died. So it was quite sudden. But I remember people coming to his funeral and they were just really, talking about all the wonderful things that he had done for them. And I felt like God was saying to me, okay, if I was to die today, one, what would people say about me? And two, whose life would I have changed? And I think the second one was the most important one. And at that point, I realized that, okay, I need to do something to actually fulfill my purpose, because nobody that's alive today was created by mistake. Sometimes we take it for granted that we are alive and we say, oh, see you tomorrow and all of that stuff. But your tomorrow is not guaranteed. It's God that guarantees your tomorrow. So I think one of the things that I now preach, and this is my story, is from pain to purpose, because it was through the painful relationships, through bereavement, through loss, through moving jobs and whatever, that I found what my purpose is, and that's what made me stand here with you guys today. So before I go in preaching about purpose, I just want to tell you a little bit about the organization that was birthed through my father's death, which is World Lanterns. So maybe you've seen a lot of it going around. So what is World Lanterns? I started World Lanterns to spread hope and light in this really dark world, and just to help people to know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. So no matter what it is that you might be going through, you can get through it to get to it, basically. So what we do, there's 3 facets of what we do. So there's the first one, which is called She's Royal, and we look at helping women to understand their self-worth. Going back to what I was saying, my purpose came from my story of not knowing that I count as an individual and that my voice actually matters. But when God gave me the grace and showed me that who I am matters into this world, I felt led to then also help other women to see that just because you can't see the crown on your face, or just because you can't see the crown on your head, doesn't mean it's not there. It's there. It might be invisible to you, but it is there. So you need to address yourself as a queen. So one of the things that we say is, I am wonderfully and fearfully made, and I am a queen. That's our motto. The second facet is called One Arc, which stands for One Act of Random Kindness. That came from me seeing a lot of people that used to sleep rough when I was living in Sheffield. And at one point, I was actually almost at a point where I was faced with homelessness and not knowing where to go and stay. And but God showed himself true and to me, and that my family were around to provide for me. However, it just gave me that empathy for people that don't have anybody around to help them. So we have this movement called One Act of Random Kindness, which helps people that are homeless, elderly people, and, you know, like wherever there's a societal need, we do things to help out there. So we've been to Calais, helped out with the refugee crisis, just cleaning up the camp, you know. And then the last facet is called World Lantern School of Enrichment, which we do a lot of events management and life coaching sessions. So some of you that are actually tuned in have been to Positive Vibes Only. Hi, Tim. We've also had numerous of sessions all through since last year up until now, where we do life coaching with women mixed with men as well. So some of the people that are here can attest to that. So that's a background of ministry, and like, I guess I've just given you what caused me to get into ministry. And one of the questions that I hear from a lot of people is, how do I identify my purpose? How do I know what my purpose is? And so I thought we'd use this platform to address those things. So there's 3 key things that I want to live with you. The first one about identifying your purpose is look at your passion. What are you passionate about? What is it that makes you scream when you think, okay, this is not being done properly? That's an indicator of what God has called you to do, because I might be gifted in talking to people, you might be gifted in cooking, somebody might have just a gift of smiling, but it doesn't make their purpose any less than someone else. But think about, what are you passionate about? Because that's a good way of identifying your purpose. The second thing is your talents. What are you talented in? The things that you're naturally good at. Because you know, when you were born, you as a child, you were clenching your fist. What does that mean? Like you were clenching to your talents, and as life goes on, you open up your palm. So you know how you have like palm readers that can see, that will tell you, oh, like I can see this with your life and whatever. It's because it was there when you were born. God put your contract, your assignment in you. So if he gave you an assignment, it means he will also give you provision in order to fulfill the assignment. So just think about the things that you're talented in, and they will naturally point you towards the direction of your calling. The last thing is your story. Like I was saying earlier, the things that you go through are just not for you to say, oh, praise God, I made it. I just wanted to give a testimony and to testify that the Lord has been good. No, it goes beyond that. The things that you go through are for you to then use your experiences to help others and to better their lives. So those are good indicators of what your purpose is. So now, when you have found your purpose, I just want to give you 7 points that can help you to live in your purpose. The first one is positivity. Like, always remain positive in everything that you do. Just stop trying to control things in life that you have no control over. So give everything to God. Be positive and just let go and let him take control, and he will show you where you need to go. The second one is utilize. So utilize all the resources that are around you. Don't take for granted the things that you've been given, your family, your friends, whatever resources are around you, utilize them for your purpose. The third one is reflection. Have the ability to look at yourself in the mirror and fix up your mistakes, because nobody else can build you as much as you can build yourself. So look in the mirror and think, okay, this is what I did wrong, or this is where I can improve. In business, we have this thing called SWOT analysis, which is strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Do that with your life as well. So do that with your life as well. Just think about, okay, like this is what my strengths are in. This is what my weaknesses are. These are the points that I can improve on. So I have an opportunity to improve here. And then think about the things that actually poses threats in your life as well. So do an internal audit. I always say this, even about the people that you have around you. Who do you go to confide in? Because that's important. Knowing who your friends are is so important in order for you to fully live in your purpose. The next one is P again, for preparation. So I'm using the acronyms from the word purpose. So P is for preparation. Always be prepared, because you never know when your opportunity comes. So if you're a writer, just make sure you have your things with you. If you are in business, make sure you know your business and your structure. If you need to give an elevation pitch, because you never know who God's going to put in your life tomorrow. You could bump into an investor, and so you need to know what you're talking about. So it's good to always prepare, even when there's nothing for you to prepare for. The next one is optimization. So optimize opportunities. A lot of us procrastinate, and this is a problem that a lot of people have. Like, you should learn to do what you can to do today instead of waiting for tomorrow. Like, there's no need for you to be like, oh, I'm tired, I'm going to do this tomorrow. Let me tell you something. God, yes, he gave you provision by giving you your 9 to 5, but there's more to life than that. So sometimes you just have to push through, even when you're tired. Optimize your opportunity. Like, you only get 24 hours in a day. Make sure you use it effectively. The next one is surrender. I just want to encourage you guys to just surrender yourself and surrender your desires to God. Like, the Bible says that give it all to God and then he will direct your paths in Proverbs. So sometimes his ways are not our ways and his plans are not our plans. But if you remain aligned to him, then he will lead you where his grace will always protect you. It might not make sense to you, but just always remain aligned to God and surrender your all to him. The last thing that I just wanted to say is have a spirit of excellence. In order for you to effectively live in your purpose, you need to excel in everything that you do. Don't just put things out there for the sake of putting things out there. Quality over quantity all day, every day. So in your relationships, in your business, whatever it is that you do, make sure there's a spirit of excellence with it if you want it to succeed. So yeah, like, guys, I just want to thank you for tuning in. Does anyone have any questions? You're all quiet. No questions? Okay, I can't see anyone typing, but yeah, I just really wanted to encourage you that, you know what, there's a process before the promise. Just, you need to persevere. You're welcome, Dee. Hi, Daniel, as well. Just remember that there's a process before the promise. A lot of people just want to jump in, like, into doing things without going through the process. So there's a time that I'm always laughing at my mum, because she's like, God, just give me the lotto. Let me win the lotto. If I win like a million pounds, that's all I need. So I'm always saying to her, Mummy, if you win this £1 million, will you know how to take care of it? Because a lot of people want to jump to just the blessing instead of learning how to sustain the blessing. Because you need to learn how to sustain the things that you're praying for. The people that are praying for marriage, if you don't know how to be a good wife before you're married, then it's not something that you will learn when you get married. People that want to get into business, if you don't know, like, the knowledge of the markets that you want to get into, you won't really succeed. So let's remain faithful and loyal and consistent with the process in order to get to the promise. Hi Daisy, hi Yvette. Thank you guys so much for joining. I hope this session was insightful. What I will do, I can't promise, but I'll probably be doing these a lot more often. Hi Kuda, love you. All the way from America. Hey sis. Yeah, so what I'll do is probably do these sessions a bit more once a week. So stay tuned and watch this space. I just really, really want us to all grow in the light of the Lord and be what He called us to be on this earth. So yeah, thank you so much for joining, everyone. Keep shining and keeping on. Ignite your lantern and all those things. I'll speak to you later. Feel free to direct message me as well. If you want to know other things, or if you have any questions, or if you want to do live coaching sessions with me, I do all of that as well. So yeah, I'll speak to you guys soon. Take care and God bless you. I'm gonna go and do I'm gonna go and watch a movie now with Sandra. Sandra, say hi. She's hiding. All right guys, see you later. Take care. Bye.